Hey there, it's Mike Metcalf again with Lanark Equipment in Perth, and today I'm here to talk to you about the differences between Kubota's line of grading scrapers and Kubota's line of box scrapers. Without further ado, let's get right into it. So first, we'll get into Kubota's grading scraper. Now these come in all different shapes and sizes to fit different tractors. This particular one is the 05 series, which is perfect for your subcompact tractors. But we've got everything that'll take you right up into your 100 horsepower farm tractors as well. But all the premise is exactly the same regardless of the size. So with a grading scraper, it's basically what they call a box scraper with training wheels. The idea is that you're supposed to be able to drop this to the ground, drive forward, and get a good grade. And that's really what this does. But how it does it is kind of interesting. So just like a box scraper, it's got scarifier teeth at the top. These can be adjusted up or down depending on how much you're trying to cut in or if you're just trying to use the blade. So you can certainly play with that to get whatever you like. And you can even play with the top link on your tractor to adjust the tilt to make it more aggressive on the teeth or sort of more on the blades. That's a video for another day. But for today, really how this works is you're supposed to drive through, and as the material comes through to the blades, it's designed to go across and over the blades. There's actually two sets of blades in here run on an angle. So that's why it'll come across and over the blade, and what it does is it gives you a good grade. And quite honestly, it does it quite well. Another thing about the grading scraper is you can even get them with the rear blade so that you can even drive in reverse. So especially if you're not using your scarifiers, you can work in both directions and still get the same product when you're done. It's very, very easy tool. It's just drop and go. Like I said, it's a box scraper on training wheels. It's designed to just give you an easy, quick pass and get a final finished grade. But that's all it does. It's a one-trick pony, I guess you'd say, but it does it very well. And then we can talk about why it's different from a box scraper. So this is the box scraper version. And again, just like the grading scraper, we can get them in all different sizes to match up to your specific tractor. Whether you've got a little subcompact tractor or a high horsepower farm tractor, there's a box scraper set to match. Now, similarly to a grading scraper, as I was mentioning, we still have those scarifier teeth. So you've got lots of adjustment to get them either biting in or completely out of your way, depending on what you're doing. Just like a grading scraper, we also have a blade. But how this is different is the fact that we not just have the box sides, we also have a big moldboard blade at the back. So this is where we start seeing the differences between them. By having this big blade at the back, you can actually now pull material along with you. So if you were to have a load of gravel dropped off and you needed to take some down, you could scoop into it, drive ahead, and drop it where you need it. The reason why some people might go with a grading scraper over this is because this does require a little bit more effort on the operator to raise and lower the three-point hitch. So you really got to pay attention a little bit more with what you're doing. Where the grading scraper will allow the material to flow over top to give you the grade, this is going to grab everything you're going over. So when you want to let some out, you can just raise the three-point hitch slightly. It's going to allow more material to pass underneath and allow that material that you've pulled from the pile to lay out down further the driveway where you need it. What I really like about this blade, though, again, comes back to this rear blade. By having this rear blade, you can now use it for more than just your gravel and dirt. You can also use it for your snow. So if you've got some snow to pull away from your garage door or something like that, back up over top, drop it down, and pull it away. And it's going to hold that snow inside just like a front pusher would on your loader. So that gives you the ability to not just use this spring, summer, and fall. Now you can use this in the winter as well. And it still has a blade on the back. So even if you're just backing up and pushing, this will now take the place of a rear blade. The only thing it doesn't do is angle. But again, you've got much more versatility in a box scraper than a grading scraper. The biggest differences just come down to the operational side. If you don't mind being a little bit more involved in the tool and don't mind raising and lowering the three-point hitch to get it exactly the way you want it, this is the best tool for you, and it's going to give you that versatility. If all you want to do is grade and nothing else, and you just want to drop the tool to the ground and go, the grading scraper might be a tool for you. Now, in both cases, I've talked about the top link being able to be tightened or lengthened to give you an aggressive edge on the front or on the back. One other thing you can do with both products is you can also adjust your right side top link lift arm to adjust the tilt. So if you wanted to crown your driveway off, you could raise or lower that right-hand side and get more than just level. You could really start to dial in your driveway for drainage and other things like that. But at the end of the day, whichever tool you decide to do, they're both going to get the job done. But the best thing you can do is come in and talk to us, see the tools in person, and then we can help you figure out which one is the best for you. So you've now seen the operation of both the grading scraper and the box scraper. There actually wasn't that much to do in our yard here because we actually use a box scraper quite often to keep the potholes out of our driveway. So I didn't have a whole lot to fill or cut, but what we were able to show you is the fact that even if you've got some weeds growing in your gravel, in a lot of cases, we can pull those right up and out of the ground. So you can really clean up your driveway, you can really get yourself a nice grade. It's just a matter of figuring out which tool is the best for your application, and the best way to figure that out is to give us a call. You can reach us at 613-264-0485, or absolutely come down and see us. We've got lots of stock, as you can see back there. We're at 6253 Highway 43 in Perth, right between Perth and Smiths Falls. Couldn't be easier to get at. But reach out, give us a call, ask us your questions, or even just leave a comment down below. If you've got questions about anything that I've shown you here today, or suggestions about something you'd like to see in the future, leave it down below, hit the like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.